Okay. Oh. All right. Transmission 472 or something. April 7th, 2020, 1600 hours. Central Daylight Time. Although, what does that matter? All looks the same from up here. Yeah, still turning. I got news that there's some kind of virus going around, and because we need to be quarantined after reentry anyway, plus the need to be sure the new kid is healthy before they send them up, headquarters has decided to delay my homecoming indefinitely. Indefinitely. Yeah, well, which is exactly what you want to hear when you've been in a metal box orbiting Earth for just over a year with only a computer for company. Guess our plans are gonna have to wait, Sammy. Sorry. I miss you. And I hope you're safe. Because I really don't want one of those Houston, we've got a problem pricks to just tell me you've been in the hospital for a week. News takes a while to get to me. Well, rather than think about that, because work here is halted because most of the lab techs down there were deemed non-essential, and most of our research was wrapping up anyway. I wanted to do something useful. It's funny. People always talk about how the hardest part of being an astronaut is coming home, and then no one understands what you've been through. But for the next several weeks, you all have to stay in your homes, reading books, working on your computer, video messaging your girlfriend, giving your electronics names like Steve and Dan. Because you have no one else to talk to. Sounds very familiar. So I thought I'd record some tips on surviving the loneliness, such a drab, isolating, confined space, completely cut off from anything and anyone, without losing your mind completely. Maybe ask someone at HQ if you can post it on whatever social media site you want. Who knows what's changed down there? Actually, I need a snack. Oh, oh, oh! I'm just kidding. The gravity still just. Fuck. All right, here we go. Chris Norton's tips on surviving and maybe enjoying isolation. Maybe come up with a snappier title. All right, 1. Have a plan and a routine. Sun does not exactly rise and set up here the way it does for you. So I set alarms for everything. For a week once, I tried turning them all off because I was really starting to get tired and frustrated with the rigidity, but I ended up staring out a 6-inch window and missed a meeting with my department head. And what are you going to say? I just stepped out for a minute. So really have a plan to keep up motivation. It'll be better. 2, have a backup plan. I understand that it can be overwhelming thinking about all the what ifs. It eases my mind to remind myself that I prepared for whatever can happen. I mean, here are some of my what ifs. I mean, what if I get sick and I have to operate on myself without anesthesia? I mean, I know I can. I just didn't go well the last time. I mean, but at least no one will see the scar except Samantha. Okay. What if the temperature changes and the pressure seal fails and the ship explodes? Well, that is extremely unlikely. This thing, really, really well built, with numerous backup systems, every computer. They didn't skimp on the $5 billion budget for this thing. And what if what if I have to go out, check the externals, my tether rips, I am floating in space indefinitely. What if no one on Earth can handle being in their multi-room house with windows that open for like 2 months, and then no one comes back to HQ, and I am stuck up here forever? See, I studied for several years to have backup plans for like most of these. You can edit this, right? I mean, maybe skip that one. Number 3, or number 2. Oh, whatever. Have someone you can talk to. Yeah, face to face may not be an option for a while, but that's not the only form of communication. Whether I'm recording a message to send home to Samantha, sending an email about whatever book I just read. My friend Parrish, Nate, what's up, buddy? Or talking to Debbie, and hearing her soft beeps, and I'd do R2D2 if I could, but honestly, my computer is. I am a robot. Whoop whoop, whoop whoop. Domo arigato, Mister. I should really stop. I'm trying, girl. I'm trying. So whatever communication method is right for you, don't forget to reach out. Next. Take this time to do something that you have always wanted to do. Me, I've read 116 and a half books so far. Thank God for e-readers. Or half the ship would be a library. I've been learning art. Here's the one I first did, right? And then this is the one I did last week. So pick something that you can devote some time to it. I mean, with enough work, you can see a marked improvement. Last, don't forget to enjoy nature. I mean, I know you can't go out and like do things, but as far as I know, it's still perfectly safe to open a window, some fresh air, sun, and go out in your yard and on your deck, or take a short walk. I mean, all things I can't exactly do. I mean, taking a walk requires 280 pounds of gear and 2 airlocks. And it's not so much as a walk as it is a slow motion skip. Although, gotta say, it's still quite a rush. I mean, looking at the whole planet, and then the stars, and then the clearest moonless nights in the most remote camping site. I do miss the smell of fresh cut grass. I mean, the closest I've got is this little plant thing. Kelly, she's shy. I grew her myself. I mean, another skill I highly recommend learning at home. I mean, if you have the resources. She's my little lifeline, to the elements down below. It's easy to take things for granted. down there when it's so abundant. I mean, sunlight, cool breeze, a flower, walking on sand, pulling the salt of the ocean, fishing on the pier, dogs barking, human interaction. My fried chicken, cheesecake, any food that isn't dehydrated, otherwise preserved. Stiff drink. Where was I? Nature. Right. Enjoy it. Well, that's all I got for you. I mean, hope there's something useful in there for you. Um, Nelly, I'll send a video for Samantha in a few minutes. I just need a little time to myself. To myself. Yeah, I really, really wish this was live.